Hi everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Last time we learned how to create basic strokes. We learned in that video what are basic strokes, why are they important, and how to create each basic strokes. So we created all the 8 basic strokes where we discussed that some people say that there are 6 and some says there are 8, and how and what are their logic behind making them 6 or 8. So we learned all that. If you have missed that, or if you haven't seen that video, I would recommend to see that video first. And once you watch that video, then you are most welcome to come and join in our um, continuation of that video. Last time we did basic strokes: underturn, overturn, compound curve, oval, reverse oval, ascending stem loop, descending stem loop, entrance stroke, and reverse compound curve. And then we did some warm-up drills, which were downward strokes and upward strokes. We learned about X height, baseline, and waistline. And we also learned about the ascender's line and descender's line, and how each unit is divided and which part of a stroke comes in that particular unit. So now we'll see how to connect these strokes together. So first we'll learn how the entrance stroke is connected to other strokes. So first let's see how the entry stroke is connected to the other strokes. So we'll take one stroke at a time with our entry stroke. So we'll see entry stroke. This is how we used to create our entry stroke. So this is how entry stroke is made. And now we'll see how this entry stroke is connected with the first one is underturn. So we'll see how to connect our underturn. So for underturn, we'll first make it separately, and then we'll combine together. So here we'll see that the entry stroke is coming till the header line. So we'll mark. This is our baseline. This is our waist or header line. So this one is our header line. This one is our baseline. So now we are seeing that this is ending at header line and this is starting from the header line and it is ending back to the header line. So there is no issue at all while connecting these two. So we'll connect them as they are. This was our entry stroke and now we are connecting this with this. So if you remember, is there any letter that is related to this which has the entry stroke and the underturn? If you see the English alphabet, so we'll see that there is I here that looks like this, which has entry stroke and underturn with a dot. So one is this, another one, the letters that are there, they are entry stroke, underturn, and then again if we add underturn, it becomes letter U. So for letter U also we are having the one that is starting from entry stroke, and then we are combining it with the underturn. So this is one more letter that is there, and then another one, and then again mini underturn here. So letter W that has entry stroke and underturn connecting together. So there is I, U, W, and what else? Just check and let me know in the comments what all letters start from entry stroke and it is connected to underturn. So I'll see your comments in the comment section and I will check whether you are able to trace that out or no. So next comes entry stroke. For the next line, now we are taking the next line. So next line, if we are considering this as our one unit, so this becomes our baseline and this becomes our waist or header line. All right, so now we are combining entry stroke plus. So let's have a look at our cheat sheet here. What were the strokes that we did last time? So last time we did this, and with this entry stroke doesn't come because it starts from the baseline and it comes here. So entry stroke doesn't come here. So now let's have a look which all the one that are starting from like this, like overturn. So we don't use entry stroke with that. So next comes is oval. So let's see how the oval is attached with our entry stroke. So this is our oval and we need to combine this with our entry stroke. So entry stroke is coming first here. So when we see the entry stroke is going till the header line. But when we see the oval, it has a curve which doesn't touch the header line. The point above that is there, which touches the header line. So when we are connecting this to this, so half of this is connected and rest half is hanging in the air till the header line. So it doesn't look nice and it looks awkward. It doesn't make it as letter.
Oh,
So we'll see how as it is if we are planning to connect. So O doesn't look like O if we are talking about this O. So what we do is we don't need this much area for our entry stroke to be connected to oval. So this can be removed, and after removing this part, so we are left with almost half of the entry stroke. And now when we are connecting our oval, now it is giving a decent look when it comes out to be entry stroke and oval. And with oval, we need to add our underturn, which makes letter O properly. So this is how our oval or letter O is made. And when we are connecting entry stroke with our oval, we need to take care that we need to go just halfway or just above the halfway and then connecting our oval with that. So this is how we connect our entry stroke and oval together. Now for the next line, we are taking these two as one unit, these lines. So first, this is our base line. This is our header line. So now let's see if you look at our previous sheet. So now let's do it this way. Let's combine entry stroke with our descending stem loop. So this is our entry stroke. And then if we are combining it with our descending stem loop. So for descending stem loop, we need header line, we need base line, and there is one more line, descender line, that we need. So after two lines, there is descending stem loop. So this is one unit. This is our one unit for our descending stem loop down the baseline. So now when we are combining, we need our descending stem loop. So this is our descending stem loop. And when we are combining them together, that is entry stroke with our descending stem loop. So this is how it looks. Entry stroke. This is our descending stem loop. So which letter does it remind? It reminds of letter J. We are talking about small case or small letters. And while making, this is not done properly because I'm sitting at a very odd position right now. So let me make it again. So this is our letter J. Entry stroke and descending stem loop. So entry stroke needs to be combined like this. So just have a look where all in the English alphabet this combination comes, like entry stroke and descending stem loop. So next is, now we are connecting this entry stroke with our ascending stem loop. Let's have a look how it is connected. So for that, we'll be needing space above, because here in this ascending stem loop, we are having, if this is our baseline and this is our header line, this is our ascenders line. So for ascenders line, we'll be needing space above. So if we are taking these two lines as one unit for ascenders line, so this is our ascenders line. This is our header line, and this is our baseline. So let's have a look how we are going to create our stroke connection for entry stroke connecting with ascending stem loop. So this is our entry stroke, which starts from our baseline and it goes till header line, and then we are combining it with our ascending stem loop. So ascending stem loop starts from header line, it comes in a teardrop shape and then going down till our baseline. So when we are combining it together, it is coming till here, header line, and this is also uh, here in proper way. If we are connecting it till here, we are not going to face any problem. We are not going to cut it in half. We don't need to go above that. We don't need to go halfway. If we are connecting it till here, till header line, so we are good with that. So let's see how to connect them. So if this is our entrance stroke and this is our ascending stem loop, so this becomes our connection. This is how we connect our entrance stroke with our ascending stem loop. So when we see the connections or the letters that are formed, so we see letter L connecting entry stroke with our ascending stem loop and underturn. So there are two strokes in this letter L that are combined with our entry stroke, that is ascending stem loop, and from here we are making our underturn. So this and this, when combined, they form letter L, and we are connecting it with the entry stroke. So another example that we have, that if we make entry stroke, ascending stem loop, and if we are connecting reverse oval, so we have letter B, and then we need exit stroke for this. So again, it is entry stroke for another letter, but this is exit stroke for this letter. So again, we are going to make this entry or exit stroke. In the comment section, I need to know what all other letters do you feel are there. Just check all the 26 letters of English alphabet and let me know in the comments which other letters start with entry stroke, connects with ascending stem loop. So where in all, in which letters do we have entry stroke and ascending stem loop combining? So we have seen where all entry stroke combines with other strokes. Now, what is left is overturn, compound curve, and reverse compound curve is left. If we are planning to join this with our entry stroke, how does it look? Do we require such connections or no? So this is for our exploration. So here I'm writing exploration. Because when we have done that, we already know that if we are combining it, will there be any letter that is formed or no? So let's have a look. So if we are connecting our entry stroke with our overturn, so let me take another color so that we can see how it looks. So entry stroke is coming here. We are joining entry stroke with our overturn. So what best we can do is, like, if we want to create a variation in letters, then we can do something of this sort, because this is, we can start here, from here, and then combine this together, not going here. We can do this and this to create our variation in our letters. For example, when we make letter N or letter M, so we can write this in this manner. But when we talk about basic lettering, we don't use this combination. All right. So next comes is compound curve. Entry stroke plus compound curve. So if we are using this combination, what will it produce? So the same ways, when we are making this entry stroke and we are connecting it with our compound curve. So what best we can do here is that we can take this like this, then combining it with this, not taking this part of the entry stroke, and then combining it with this, and then let's see what it becomes. Now, when we combine another underturn, we get a letter variation of letter U. So it looks like letter U. So we can create the variation. For variation, yes, it can be used. And if we are using the entry stroke, combining with reverse compound curve, so that can be used. This option can be used when we are writing a letter I and combining it with another with another letter, for example M or N. So if we are making another compound curve, regular compound curve, so it is becoming N. So we can use this in combination with our strokes. So these are something which, when we are combining and making these in words, so this can be used that ways, and this one can be used to create a variation in our letter U, this combination. This is entry stroke plus compound curve, and this is entry stroke plus reverse compound curve. So we have done our exploration and we saw that, okay, these also can be used in some of the ways. So this is our entry stroke. This is our overturn. So this becomes our letter N, small case, variation of letter N or M And for this, we can use variation for letter U, small case letter U. So this combination can be used in our word formation, which will go in detail how to create words combining the letters together. We have done all the combinations that entry stroke has combines with different strokes, different other strokes, like entry stroke with our underturn. It creates letter I, U, W, and one more letter is there. You need to find out which one. And then the another one is, so we'll write 1, 2, 3 so that you know how many combinations we tried. So this is 1. This is our second. The third one, so second one was that we are combining entry stroke with our ovals, and for oval we had to cut that entry stroke into half so that it combines seamlessly with our oval to form proper O with our entry stroke so that it looks like one complete stroke. So third one is entry stroke with our descending stem loop. So that makes letter J. And if there is any other letter, just let me know which one. And in this also, you need to tell me in the comments what all other letters have the entry stroke and oval combined together, maybe combining with ascending stem loop or descending stem loop. That you have to find out which are those letters and write that in the comment section so that I can also have a look at how much have you understood these basic strokes and their combination or their connections. And then fourth one was entry stroke with our ascending stem loop. So here we saw that how these are connected together and created letter L and letter B with that. And next is like what all other letters are there that has initial starting with entry stroke and it is connected with our ascending stem loop. It could be any other combination. You need to let me know which other letters are. One letter is letter H. Now another one you need to find out. So we did some exploration here. So we combine, which we normally don't see, entry stroke and overturn, and entry stroke and compound curve. Compound curve, we did both regular compound curve and reverse compound curve. So here also, if you see that is there any letter that connects with the reverse oval, because we didn't do the reverse oval, and that's like a test kind of a thing that you need to clear this thing before we move ahead. So let me know in the comments which other letter has entry stroke and oval. It could be regular oval or it could be reverse oval. So it's a kind of test for you. So I hope this session gives you a complete clarity on how entry stroke is connected with various other strokes and what letters are formed. And in the next session, we are going to see how the underturn is connected to any other stroke to form the letters. So we'll see next time. Till then, bye-bye. And if you like this video, do share and like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more of such videos. And also, if you feel and you are interested in doing calligraphy, let me know in the comment section. And there is a link to my special Facebook group. You can join that special VIP Facebook group wherein I will start adding the videos that are exclusively there for my community, and you will definitely enjoy those. Till then, bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.